Welcome for the third session of RajaYoga meditation course. One of the most important things is for us to practice. So today I'm going to talk about how can you practice and what are the different ways that we practice and how to fix your meditation timings and why is it important. All right. So before that, let's start with meditation. So again, there is the chat box, and I think today Brother Pritesh will be answering your chats. So feel free to ask any questions. If you have, you can ask them on the chat. So sit very comfortably. Bring your awareness to the room that you're sitting in. I bring my awareness to the different things in the room. I bring my awareness to this body. Look at your breathing. I bring my awareness to the being that I am. I am a pure, conscient, tiny point of light. I, the soul, express through this body. I, the soul, am very subtle. My original nature is of peace, love, purity. I am the one who experiences and expresses through this body. I'm calm and peaceful. I'm radiating peace. And this peace reaches my body through the brain. My body becomes peaceful. Every organ of my body is peaceful. Peace that is radiating from me flows through this body from the brain to the toe. I am a guest in this body. I am an observer. I'm separate from this body. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So sit with this awareness today that you are an observer. I, the soul, am observing through these eyes. I'm separate from this body. So sit with this awareness of being an observer. So let's just quickly review last week's session. And so what did we say? That I am a soul, and then the three ways, the three faculties of the soul, the mind, intellect, and the sanskar. The mind thinks, the intellect decides and visualizes, and sanskars are the impressions. So whatever we see, feel, experience, actions that we perform, everything that we do is registered in the soul in the form of impressions, and that is the sanskar. And we saw that the mind creates different types of thoughts, so many thoughts, 40,000 to 50,000 thoughts a day. And we don't remember our thoughts because most of our thoughts are waste thoughts. 80% of our thoughts are waste thoughts. And because they are waste thoughts, we don't remember these thoughts. So one way is to kind of check throughout the day that what are the thoughts that I am creating, or if I were to ask you, what are you thinking right now? So it's a good practice to stop, to pause every hour and keep checking that what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What is my thought right now? So if I keep a check on the mind, then what happens is, and who's keeping the check? The intellect is keeping a check on the mind. So what happens is the mind slows down. So many a times people ask this question, can the mind completely stop thinking? Can we have zero thoughts? Does meditation mean zero thoughts? So meditation does not mean having zero thoughts, because the mind will think. That is the mind's role. Okay. But what meditation does is slows down the thoughts. So say in a minute, for example, if the mind, in a minute, if the mind is creating so many thoughts, like so fast, in meditation, the mind will create one thought, two thoughts. So there'll be the pacing between the thoughts will be more. Hai. So the thoughts will be more distanced, social distancing between thoughts. So that's what meditation does. Social distancing between thoughts. So what happens with social distancing is that the thoughts don't overlap too much and we don't get tired. Yeah. So that's what meditation does. So we sit, we create a thought and sit in the experience of that thought till we get another thought, and then create another thought and sit in the experience of that. Every thought has a feeling, good, bad, but every thought has a feeling. It just depends. So our personality is the cumulative result of the thoughts that I'm generating throughout the day. So say if my personality is that of a very um, impatient person, that means that my thoughts throughout the day are that of haste, very, very fast. I'm thinking too fast. I want to do things too fast. And that's why I'm impatient. Okay. So that means that my distancing between thoughts um, is not, equal, or it's not spaced out. So, yes, this is like training your mind. So meditation is mostly training your mind to create positive and elevated thoughts. Okay. So in the olden days, people, they, it was easy when they gave us a mantra and they said, okay, just chant, say Om just chant Om, or just chant Om Namah Shivaya, or just chant one mantra. So what happens when we chant the mantra initially is that how many of us knew that the meaning of Om is that I am? We were told Om is the highest sound in the universe, Om is this, Om is Brahma Vishnu Shankar, Om is combined this of God, Trinity, so many things about Om, right? But the simple meaning of Om is that I am, right? So Om, so when the sannyasis used to chant Om, they would chant Om with the awareness and bring their awareness here to where I, the soul, am. So when they would chant Om, it was actually bringing their awareness to I am a soul, to my original, true identity of being a soul. But what happened now? We chant Om just like that. We don't even know the meaning, and we just start chanting. So any mantra in the beginning, if you remember when you learned the mantra, we would be very focused to experience the mantra. But then later on, what happens? We are chanting the mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, but we know how many whistles the cooker did, what they are talking. Our mind keeps on wandering here and there. Why? Because the mind gets bored. The mind is like a little child. If you keep giving the child the same toy to play every day, what will the child do? What will the child feel? The child will get bored. So the mind is like that. If we give the mind the same thought every day, so if you sit and you are continuously saying, I am a peaceful soul, I am a peaceful soul, Om Shanti, I am a peaceful soul, the mind will not listen. The mind like, okay, give me something new. I've heard this like million times. I'm a peaceful soul. Give me something new. So the mind will still think other things, while I would feel that, oh, I am chanting. I am, I am, remembering God, or I'm chanting this mantra, but actually the mind is still wandering everywhere. So, and we feel that, oh, while doing things, everything, I can still chant the mantra and I can still do things, but the mind is not trained. So I'm still chanting and my mind is still wandering, still creating waste thoughts. So the mind is actually not getting trained. So meditation is a practice where the mind actually gets trained. So the mind knows, or like the mind is like a horse, no? So we kind of train the horse. The mind was a wild horse, and with meditation, we are training this horse. We are taming the horse. It's like that. Okay. So look at it. So one of the practices of meditation is to sit in a place, and the other is that we can also practice it while walking and moving around. Okay. When we sit, like what we do in the beginning of the class is we sit in a place, we create these thoughts, create that calmness, bring my awareness to the present moment, bring my awareness out of this body into who I truly am as a soul. So that is what we do. And walking and moving around is more of walking and moving around with the awareness. So remember the virtues that we have. So we express while walking and moving around with the help of those virtues. So, if I choose that, okay, today I'm going to practice peace. So I keep reminding myself that I am a peaceful soul. I am a peaceful soul today. What is it that a peaceful soul does? Doesn't mean that the peaceful soul just walks like really slow because I'm a peaceful soul. I do things like, can you get water? Okay. And I move like that because I'm a peaceful soul. I do things slowly. No, a peaceful soul meaning I will not be hasty. I will not get irritated. I will just do things very peacefully and slowly. The mind does not understand negative words. So if I tell you right now, don't think of a monkey. Don't see the monkey jumping. Don't see the monkey hanging from the branch. What are you seeing? Are you seeing the monkey? But I told you not to see the monkey. Our mind does not register don't. But if I want to change my thought, I will tell you, okay, think of an elephant. The elephant is walking royally. So now the monkey is gone and the elephant is in. So if you keep telling yourself, don't get angry, don't get angry, what will happen that day? You will get angry the most. And I'm sure you can try it out if you want. The day you remind yourself, today, I don't want to get angry, I don't want to get angry, and you will get angry the most that day. I don't want to be late for work, I don't want to be late for work, you will get late. But instead, what do I have to create? I am peaceful. Today is my day of peace. I'm punctual. I'm ready for work. I'm early for work. So create these thoughts. That is when our actions will become according to the thoughts that we create. Okay. So this is how the mind and our habits and the awareness works. Now, as you said, two types of meditation. One is sitting, the other is walking and moving around. So I call it like in the bank, we have the savings account and we have the checking account, right? So when you get a paycheck, and then you get a paycheck in your checking account, and then you transfer that in some portion of it into your savings account, right? So when you're meeting your daily expenses, you're using from your checking account. But say when a need comes, when you need something, when a situation comes, which account will you look into? I will look into savings account for my savings. How much do I have in savings, right? So when we sit and do our meditation, everything is getting accumulated in our savings account. But the awareness that we carry with ourselves throughout the day, the awareness that's going into a checking account. So it's more of creating an awareness while talking to people, while driving, while moving around. So all that is my checking account. So it's like like a rotating account, right? So that's what checking account is. So that's why both the ways of meditation is important. Sitting is also important, and carrying the awareness throughout the day is also important. Okay, so I cannot say that, oh, I'm moving around with the awareness that I'm a peaceful soul and that's enough. No, because I'm not accumulating anything in my savings. And when a situation comes where I truly have to practice peace, I will not be able to do that because I have no savings, because I didn't take time out to sit and accumulate in my savings account. Okay, so that's why uh, both is important. So we have to take out time and sit for meditation. What is the best time for meditation? The best time for meditation is as soon as you wake up in the morning. So we usually get up like 3:34 in the morning, because that's the early morning hours. It's called the hour of nectar, where if you have tried waking up that early, you will see that the atmosphere is very calm. Nature is just calm and peaceful. There are no distractions. Not many people are even awake at that time. So what about the negative forces in the atmosphere? They are the lowest at that time. But if you ever experience the energy between, say, 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning versus 10 o'clock in the morning, 12 at noon, you'll see that the energy is different. Why? Because more and more people are waking up. That means more and more minds have gotten up. More and more thoughts are in the environment. And more waste and negative thoughts are in the environment. So that affects the environment. So the best time to do meditation is, if you, I'm not saying that you start getting up at 3:34 from tomorrow, but it's good if you can. But if you can't, as soon as you wake up. So say, if you have the habit of getting up at 7, just get up 10-15 minutes before that. Just give those 15 minutes. It's how I start my day, because that 15 minutes is going to lay the foundation for my day. Because I'm going to spend those 15 minutes with myself in silence, creating elevated thoughts. Elevated thoughts meaning elevated feelings. Elevated feelings meaning elevated impressions, elevated sanskars, elevated habits. Okay, so just get up 15 minutes earlier than whatever time you're getting up. Sit with yourself, look at your notes, remind yourself of who am I. Sit in that silence. You can play some music, but don't even go to your phone. Don't look at any news, nothing. No phone, no WhatsApp, no Facebook for the first 15-20 minutes of your day. Start that in silence, nothing else. So create these thoughts, keep your notebook next to your bed, look at some of these points, think about these points of knowledge, and decide for yourself, what am I going to practice today? What virtue do I want to practice today? I will send you the list of 36 virtues so you can choose one every day and just take that as a practice. Yeah. So to start with, so choose a virtue, start practicing throughout the day, create that awareness throughout the day. We have a free app which you can download. It's called B Zone. BEE, like the bumblebee. So BEEZONE. We can write it in the chat. It's called B Zone. It's a free app that you can download and you can choose. You have to turn it on, but you can choose if you want an hourly music, what kind of music. So it'll just play. It'll just play that. It'll just remind you that, oh, hey, time for traffic control. So stop your traffic. Yeah, go within. Just check your thoughts. So it's an app that you can download. Okay, so as soon as you wake up, and then throughout the day, keep this awareness, keep checking, and right before you go to bed in the night, look at your chart of the day. Look at it. So 10 minutes before you go to bed. No phones again, nothing. Keep everything aside. While you're on your bed, just look at your chart. Think, okay, did I practice the virtue that I was thinking? Did I, how much did I practice? Was I aware of it? Did I lose my cool? Or did I behave a certain way? What could I do differently? So kind of just talk to yourself, just look at your chart, just analyze how your day was. Okay, and just wrap up, close your account for the day and go back to sleep. Very, very important. Again, why? Because when we get up, our conscious mind is awake. When we go to bed, our subconscious mind is awake. Okay, subconscious is the sanskar. So during this period of conscious and subconscious, before going to bed, so if this is our conscious mind and this is our subconscious, during the day the conscious mind is active, the subconscious is in subconscious. Before going to bed, what happens is the subconscious is becoming conscious and the conscious mind is becoming subconscious. So in that transition time of 15 to 20 minutes before going to sleep, the subconscious is actually gaining activity, or gaining more awareness, and whatever thoughts I create during that time, it directly goes into subconscious. It is registered. So if you have ever experienced this, that if you went to bed looking at news, watching a movie, in your dreams you see the same things, connected, not connected, just random dreams about those things, those people, those conversations. It just floats because it is registered in our subconscious. Okay. The same thing happens in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, it takes about 15-20 minutes for the subconscious to actually become subconscious and the conscious to come up. During that time also, whatever we think, talk about, whatever knowledge or information we take, it directly goes into the subconscious. And then that lays the foundation for my day. Okay, that is why as soon as you wake up and before going to bed, meditation is really important. Okay, a little change of your schedule. So try to wake up 15 minutes early. intentionally create these elevated thoughts with the awareness that this is laying the foundation of my day. You might lose it during the day sometimes, and that is okay. As long as you realize it, as long as you know what you did, as long as you know what I need to change, that's okay. Don't get too hard on yourself that, oh, today was my day of peace and see, I got angry today. Now I really can't do this. No, I can't do this. Now tell me this. For how many years of our life have we carried these sanskars of anger, irritation, and all that? For many years, no? It depends on our birth, this life. So say if it's an average age group is 30 years. So say if you've been carrying or carrying these sanskars for 30 years, how much time do you need for you to change these sanskars? Do you think one day is enough? 2 days, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days? We need to give some time. Hannah, it won't just happen like, oh, today I got the lesson, I am peaceful, and tomorrow, aha, I'm enlightened, I'm a peaceful soul. It won't happen that fast, right? And many a times we lose faith in ourselves. We lose confidence, and we say, oh, really, I can't do this. I don't know how you do it. I tried it, and I really can't do it. Acha, how long did you try it for? I tried it for a week. I tried for a couple of days. I really couldn't do it. Yeah, couple of days and week is not really enough. Okay, so remember that I have to give it some time. It also depends on how much am I practicing throughout the day. How much am I accumulating in my savings account, right? Savings account of thoughts, right? So how much am I accumulating in my savings account of thoughts? How many elevated thoughts am I creating throughout the day? How much time to meditation am I giving throughout the day? Am I just giving 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the night, and I think it's enough? Of course, my transformation will be at that pace. So not saying that, oh, 8 hours a day you sit in tapasya or you sit in meditation, but it's being more aware. So if you ask us, like, how many hours do we give? So about on an average, we usually give about 3 to 4 hours a day to sitting meditation and then carrying the awareness throughout the day. 3 to 4 hours a day is like our good sitting meditation. But to start with, I'm just asking you to give 10 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. Can you all do that? 30 minutes a day to sitting meditation? Who can do it? Can you raise your hand? So I see you all. Good. So that's your promise. It's recorded. Okay. Okay. Great. So the process of meditation is like a cleansing, right? So think about it. The soul has so many weaknesses, and our weaknesses and our like diseases in ways of our bad habits, and all of that. We also have good, but it's all like merged now, right? So think of it like a vessel. So many of us would have the experience of washing a pot. Have you all washed a pot? So what are the 3 things that you need to wash a pot? So you need to wash a pot. What are the 3 things? What are the things that you need to wash a pot?
Soap, water, and other things.
Like what are the soap, water, and scrub?
Scrubs.
These are the 3 things. If any one of these things is not there, can you wash the vessel?
No.
So, okay, you can wash, you have a soap and you don't have a scrub. You have soap and water. Do you think you can use your hand and wash, and will the vessel be clean? No. So we need all these 3 things to wash the vessel, to wash the pot, right? So in the same way, for meditation, we need, we need the mind, intellect, and sanskar to work together to give me an experience of that meditation. Okay, so remember the lemon exercise we did last week? Yeah, you remember? So you were in the kitchen and you took the lemon, So your mind was creating thoughts. Your intellect was visualizing and seeing you in the kitchen, cutting the lemon, squeezing the lemon. And the sanskar was the feeling that was generated. Yeah, the feeling that you got, right? So all three were working at the same time. And that's why you got the experience of lemon. So when we do meditation, just before class, when we did the meditation, that okay, bring your awareness now, see yourself as this radiant point of light. The thought is there. Is this seeing it? Is the intellect visualizing it? If the intellect is not visualizing, how will I know that the intellect is not visualizing it? I will not get any experience. It'll just be another thought. Comes and goes, no experience. When I don't feel, that means my intellect was not awake. My intellect was not visualizing it. Okay? So, for example, see yourself right now, see yourself on a beach. It's sunset. There's no one on the beach, just you. What do you feel?
Peaceful.
Peaceful, right? There's no one on the beach, just you. Because with the intellect, I saw myself on the beach. I saw the sunset, which is calm, and there's no other sound, right? So the feeling of being peace just emerged. So in the same way, see yourself as a tiny point of light, as a star, like a little star behind the eyes, in the center of your forehead. This is who I am. I, the soul, have no name, no gender, no religion, no job, no role title, no money, no bondages, no deadlines. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel just to think, I don't have all this, but I'm just this point of light, separate from all these things? What does that make you feel? Does it make you feel anything? No answer? Anyone? Makes you feel anything?
Free and light.
Feel good.
Free. Free and light. Feels good, right? Definitely freedom. And freedom is our, again, freedom is our original nature. Okay? Being free. So, um, this is how meditation is practiced. Okay? Now, yeah, someone said relaxed, someone said nice. So, the next question is, this is our world that we live in. Okay? So, I, the soul, I am the soul. I'm just magnifying the image for you to see. It's not this big, you know that. So the soul is a tiny point of light. It's a magnified image, okay? So I, the soul, in this world. In this world, I interact with more people. I have a house that I live in. I have a job that gives me money. I have relationships. I have house. I have this. I have my cell phone or the iPad, computer to keep me entertained. I have my religion, right? I have my caste, my nationality, everything here. And a physical, all of that is here. And we saw that I, the soul, am a guest in this world. When Shakespeare said that this world is a drama stage and we all are actors, it's really interesting what he said. The world is a drama stage and we all are actors. This is the drama stage, and I, the soul, am the actor in this drama stage, on this drama stage. I wear the costume of this body on this drama stage. I cannot perform, I cannot act in a drama without a costume. Can I? I need a costume. So if I'm playing the role of a king, I need a costume of a king. I should look like a king. So I, the soul, wear this costume of this body on this drama stage, which is the world. Okay? We also have heard that the soul is a traveler. No? So the soul travels. This life is a journey. We are on this journey. That means that I am a traveler on this journey. So if I'm a traveler on this journey, I'm a guest in this world, I am an actor on this drama stage. Once this play is over, then I will go somewhere. Where will we go? We will go home, no? So after my journey finishes or after my play ends, I will go home. What is home? For the soul. For the body, this is the home where we live and we think this is our home. But remember, this home is also the drama stage. For the soul, who is an actor wearing this costume, what is the home? If we reflect and ask ourselves this question, what is the one thing that we all really want? And most of the times, everyone says is peace, right? You'll say peace. And the reason being that we all belong to the world of peace, world of silence. So consider this world, which is the physical world, to be like a movie world. Everything is moving around, changing, day, night, right? Things keep changing, seasons, everything here. You know, everything is happening here, like a light, like the sun, moon, stars, everything is on this drama stage, giving light, sound, heat, breeze, the five elements, everything is here. So this is more like a movie world. Let me take my awareness beyond this movie world, which is the world of silence. Okay? So in this world, there is silence, there is stillness, there is no sound. There are no bodies, just soul. Just all of us as souls. Just point of light, point of light, point of light. Just in that consciousness of, just in my original consciousness, in my true self, just as point of light. No bondages, no body, no house, no money, no laptop, no phones. Can we survive without phones? Yeah? Can you survive without phones? Because there's no phone there in our home. Yeah? No WhatsApp, no other people, excuse me, no other people, no relationships, just as point of light. It resides here. That's our home, home of stillness and silence. From this home, I came down, took a costume to play my part. When I started playing my part, I got a home. So while playing my part, of course, I got this costume, got a house, I got phone, I got money, religion, I got different relationships, family started growing, more souls, right? More houses, more money, everything. And I've just been playing my part here. I have forgotten that I came from here. And because I miss my home, which is the home of silence, I'm a little tired playing my part here. So now I want to experience silence that I actually experienced in my home. But I'm trying to experience that silence in physical things. Can I experience that peace and silence in physical things? No. So there's this story now. There was this one person who lost his key and he was looking around for his key. He was on the road and he was under the street light. He was looking for his key. So his neighbors, one of his neighbors said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he said, "I'm looking, I lost my key, house key. I'm looking for my house key." "Oh, really? Okay, let me come and help you." So he also comes and starts looking for the key. The other neighbor asks him, "What are you looking for?" "Oh, I lost my house key. We're trying to find the house key." Okay, that person also joins and starts looking for the key. More and more people start joining and looking for that key that was lost. Till someone asks him, "Oh, we're looking here, but are you sure you lost it here? Where did you lose it?" He says, "Oh, I lost my key in my bedroom." So they say, "Oh, you lost it in your bedroom? Then why are we searching here?" He says, "Because there is light over here. My bedroom is dark. I can't search there. Because there's light here, I'm searching here." What is the meaning of this story? We all have been searching for peace, for love, for happiness outside on this drama stage where there is light. And we don't go inside. We don't go inside. Why? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid I don't know what I will see when I go inside. Because nobody taught me how to go inside. And nobody said, "It's okay, I'm there with you. You're not alone when you go inside." Okay? So meditation is a practice of going within. Going within, not outside. I won't find my missing piece in with people, with just going to the beach. How many times will I go to the beach to feel peaceful? In a lockdown, can I go anywhere? But can I still be peaceful in a lockdown? I can't go to my favorite restaurant to get happy and eat my favorite meal. Lockdown. Can I still be happy being at home, enjoying the meal that is cooked at home? So peace, happiness, love, all these are our inner state of being. I can't get them outside. I try to look at them. I try to find them outside, but I won't be able to find them outside. I will have to tap inside. Okay? And in this practice of meditation, we go with it. We go and tap inside. Let me know who I am. Let me know what my habits are. Can I change my habits? Am I truly, am I truly, an annoying person, or do I just behave that way? What gets me annoyed? What is irritating me? It's like I have given the remote control of my life into someone else's hand and they keep changing my channel. They know which button to press for me to react, for me to give them what they want. And I just do that. So am I a master when I am a puppet into someone else's hand? No, right? So let me become that master once again. So this practice of meditation, of knowing myself, where do I come from, who I truly am, what is my true nature? How many times during the day we say, oh, my nature is like this, oh, my nature, oh, it's my nature. It's not my nature. It's not my true nature. My true nature is of my true nature is this. Getting angry is not my true nature. Being impatient is not my true nature. Getting irritated is not my true nature. This is my true nature. Accumulating lot of dresses and shoes and jewelry. I mean, I'm just trying to look for happiness in all those material things. I'm trying to accumulate all these things in this world more and more for me to experience that peace and happiness and love and my true nature. I'm in the physical. This little point of light doesn't care for any of this. This body cares for all this. So when I'm in the awareness that I am this body, I am this role. Oh, I should be doing this. I can, I am the mother. I know what is better for you. I am this. I know. So when I come from that awareness, that thing of body awareness, body consciousness, I want more and more of all this. When I look at my friends driving a new car, they're like, oh, how could they get this car? And how can I not get this car? So that comparison, everything comes because of this body, physical. Does this point of light care for all this? Does the soul, when the soul leaves the body, does the soul take the houses with itself? Does the soul take money? Will the soul take cell phone? Will the soul take anything physical from this world? No. Because the soul, who we are spiritual beings. We are not physical beings. We are spiritual beings. We come into this body to express our true nature. But what happened over a period of time that I forgot my true nature? I got attracted by everything in this world and I wanted a piece of everything of this world. Then I got used to it and I liked the comfort and started thinking that, oh, this is my identity. The house that I live in, my promotion, my this thing defines me. This is how we got trapped into the physical of this world. Okay, so another practice is to take our awareness beyond this physical world, and that is the meditation that we'll do now. Okay, um, but when I said that, that I'm not doing this journey, I'm not on this journey alone. When I'm going it within, I'm not doing it alone. There is someone else with me. And who is that someone else? And that someone else is this soul who is up here, who doesn't come down, who doesn't take a body, who's not born here. This is the Supreme Soul. We call God, Almighty Authority, Ishwar, Bhagwan, Jehovah, Paramatma, Shiva, so many names, Allah, so many names to this one entity. which is the Supreme Soul. Every religion tried to give a name to God. When every religion says that God is one, God has to be one. But every religion tried to give a name to God. And what happened is that name became the name of that particular religion, right? But God, again, is beyond religion. Yeah? So just as the soul is a point of light, the Supreme Soul, who is observing all of this, is also a point of light. But why is the soul supreme? Is because the soul doesn't take birth, doesn't get trapped in this drama, doesn't get trapped in this drama, is free. It's like all of us are trapped, quicksand. In Hindi it's called daldal, quicksand. So when you go in this quicksand, what happens? It keeps pulling you down. Eh? And we try to come out, and all of us are trapped in this quicksand. And we are trying to come out by pushing each other down. I think I'll be able to come out if I push you down, and I can go out, and we're doing all that. We're pushing each other down, and I think I can come and I will be safe. And any little twig, anything that we see, it's like this hope that, oh, I think this can help me. This can help me. But who can help me get out of this quicksand? Where all of us are trapped in this quicksand. Who can help me come out of this quicksand? Only the one who is out of that quicksand, right? That person will give me something from outside. If I want to save you and I jump into the quicksand, then I'm also going with you. I can't save you. So when all of us are trapped in this drama, the physical world, and trying to come out by pushing each other down, by pulling, by doing all these things, we can't come out of it. The Supreme Soul, who is out of this drama, will help us come out of this. So what we do is we tap into the energy of God, and that energy of God gives the soul the power to come out of this. Come out meaning not leave this world completely, but being in this world, but I'm not affected by the things of this world. I'm not trapped in things of the world. So like for us, right, we are living in this world. We don't leave our homes and families, and we don't leave this world and go into jungles and do tapasya for enlightenment or anything like that. We are very much in this world. We have our jobs. We do, some of us, dedicate our life for, helping souls or for service. But we use the facilities, we use the laptop, we use the phone, we use the Bluetooth, and we use everything, but I'm not attached to it. It's not affecting me. So say my phone crashes down, I won't be like, oh no, my phone, oh no, I have to get, like, not that feeling that, oh, what will I do? Like, if there's no internet tomorrow, what will happen? Have you ever thought about no internet for 24 hours? What will happen? Try. That will tell me how much I am trapped in this quicksand of this world. Just internet. Forget about everything else. Just internet, which only came about 20 years ago. Right? So we have all of this. We use this, but I'm not attached to it. We have cars, we drive, we're not, we're not walking on our feet and going places, right? We do everything, but I'm not attached. I'm not attached to any of the labels. I'm not attached to things of this world. Doesn't mean that we don't have relationships. We have relationships, but I'm not attached to my relationships. My relationships are based out of love, not attachment. Okay. So tomorrow we'll talk more about the Supreme Soul, but let's do a meditation before we wrap up. So remember, you're accumulating in your savings account. You want a big savings account of thoughts? Yeah? So sit very comfortably and bring your awareness to your true form, your true identity. Ask yourself this question: what defines me? What truly defines me? Is it the money, my job, the property that I own, the relationships that I have? And the true answer would be none of these. I take my awareness beyond this physical body. Visualize this tiny point of light moving upwards towards the roof, towards the ceiling of your room. It goes out of your room towards the sky. Going beyond the sky, I travel further into the space, out of Earth's gravity into space. I travel beyond the sun, moon, stars into a dimension of total stillness. There is no sound. There's nothing physical in this dimension. Just stillness, silence. This is my home, the world of silence, the world, the land of liberation. I, the soul, used to reside here in my true form. There is no sound here, just the experience of total stillness. Like me, there are many other point of lights too. This is everyone's home. But as point of lights, we don't recognize each other. We all look the same. I am a divine point of light, a divine energy. I'm free, liberated. I don't own anything. I float around in my home, being light, being free. From this awareness, I come down. I look at the world that I'm entering. I'm a guest, traveler in this world. I'm an actor. Let me wear my costume. I, the soul, come back into the costume of this body with the awareness that I am playing my part. Let me play my part from the awareness of being a guest, being a traveler. But while I play my part, I can keep visiting my home, which is just a thought away, experience the stillness, and come back to play my part. While I play my part, I look at everything around me, but I don't own anything. I look at my relationships and I understand that they are also playing their part. Each one has their own individual part. I don't belong to this world. I, the soul, am free, free of bondages, free of burdens, free from attachments. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So have you watched a movie? You watched a movie or a drama, and you see every actor in that drama playing a different role. Think about it, if everyone in a movie played the hero actor and played the same role, how would the movie be like? Would we even watch that movie? If everyone said the same dialogues, everyone did the same thing, all the actors acted the same way, would we watch that movie? No. Right? So what's going on? So this world is like this movie where each one of us as actors, we have different dialogues, different lines, we behave differently, we react differently, we respond differently, and we all are different. And that is what makes this world entertaining, no? Right? So tomorrow we'll see the role of God in this, in our life. Okay? Thank you everyone. Om Shanti.